Hello, everyone. This is Kenny Diggs from the Pro Wrestling Show. Presents the SmackDown Ring Report. Coming up here, we talk about this. WWE will continue to pay tribute to the legendary icon and WWE Hall of Famer Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan passed away yesterday at the age of 71 years old, and the WWE Universe paid tribute to the Hulkster in ways that you will see tonight. Even Hulk's best friend, Jimmy Hart, even shed a tear for the Hulkster passing away. We'll talk about it coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. As well as this coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll talk about this. Cody Rhodes dressing his SummerSlam street fight match. Cody will be part of that SummerSlam match coming up in 1 week. He'll dress it against John Cena. With the rules and stuff are gonna be, he'll talk about it coming up what he's gonna talk about. Speaking of that, get SummerSlam a little bit. Well, Alexa Bliss and Roxanne Perez, two of the smallest competitors in WWE, they're going to be going against each other for their SummerSlam tag team match. We'll see that coming up, as well as this right here. Wyatt Sicks set to defend the tag team championships against Andrade and Rey Fenix. We'll see Andrade and Rey Fenix coming up. But Jelly Roll and Randy Orton with their tag team, they're going to be making some waves. Jelly Roll, Randy Orton making waves. Logan Paul, they're all set. The Rock leaving. No, Logan Paul will have Jelly Roll as a guest on his show. I don't know why, but we'll see coming up. We get the Pro Wrestling Show started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kenny Diggs here. Glad you can join us on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation. Using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here on Pro Wrestling Show. Presents the SmackDown Ring Report. As you see right here, you see as in moment Hulk Hogan, the tribute right here. A lot of superstars. AJ knew of Hulk Hogan. A lot of people. Well, the $1 million man Ted DiBiase, Triple H led the paying tribute to Hulk Hogan. WWE did. I guess it was like a small tribute in a way. I don't think it was real big and nothing like that. I think throughout WWE's going to be pulling full promotion and pivoting all Hogan. So Hogan, you see on the WWE channels, YouTube channels, everything. They're going to be paying tribute to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan did. Hulk Hogan was a real icon in wrestling. Even later on, he became a controversial figure. Um, a lot going on. This is some people say the last photo of Hulk Hogan. Wow, I don't know what Hulk Hogan was going through. Well, you can tell right now he was going through something. Hogan really paved the way, transitioned wrestling from the 1980s to get to where it is today. And shows like WWE, you're gonna show like the Pro Wrestling Show. We'll be having the Pro Wrestling Show one a little bit from Hulk Hogan or Vince McMahon to help revolutionize wrestling to where it is today, to the standards. And Hogan will pay with that. It was a nice touchy send off. Don't forget, this coming up Sunday, we'll have a Pro Wrestling Show special right here. Hulk Hogan, the man, the myth, the legend, coming up this Sunday. We'll have a special on Hulk Hogan. So look forward to seeing that when it drops your way this Sunday on Pro Wrestling Show. We'll look forward to see you there. Pay our special tribute to Hulk Hogan and what he means to pro wrestling, his controversies, his highs, his lows. We'll talk about coming up. Well, we get to this right here. Jelly Roll was a guest on the Logan Paul Impulsive Show. I don't know why he brought it on the Impulsive Show, but he brought in Jelly Roll, and Jelly Roll was that. Jelly Roll, Logan Paul will be meeting each other opposite ends, but Jelly Roll will team up with Randy Orton, whereas Logan Paul will team up with Drew McIntyre. What Jelly Roll was saying, hey, what is all this all about? Jello got beat up by Logan Paul and Drew McIntyre until Randy Orton made the save. Orton made the save. Orton saving his friend Jello more damage than what it was. Orton and Jello gonna have to put their thing aside. They're gonna be part of that tag team match. Heavily promotional, promoting the tag team match. Paul McIntyre against Jello and Randy Orton. What a match that's gonna be. You know who's gonna win that match. It's just a dead giveaway right there. That's what's gonna go. You'll see. Well, Alexa Bliss team going against Roxanne Perez. Roxanne Perez, one half of the women's tag team champions. Roxanne Perez defeated Alexa Bliss and defeated her scaling, getting herself the win. Alexa Bliss had Charlotte and the rest of them getting themselves the momentum stuff, the momentum that he needs. We saw that, and we saw how that was going to go. Like we said, and right here, getting the because they're gonna have a big fight at their hands with Charlotte and Alexa Bliss. They kind of all women. When you think about from a decade ago, Charlotte, Alexa against a decade later, Roxanne and Raquel. We'll see that coming. Looking forward to seeing that. I think it'll be one of the highlights. That's going to be probably WrestleMania. We'll see that match as well. But we to what's going to be the card coming up here. Well, Cody Rhodes, what you want to talk about? Cody Rhodes putting out there what he want to talk about. Cody Rhodes talking about this right here. Cody Rhodes addressing the elephant in the room that he's gonna make sure John Cena gonna get what's coming to him, and Cody Rhodes and John Cena will meet at SummerSlam for the WWE Championship in a street fight. Cody Rhodes wants that WWE title back. He has to do what he has to do, and saying that he's not gonna held no guard with John Cena. Cody Rhodes getting ready for his match against Cena next week. So fill in for the match they're going to be. We know next week John Cena will be on SmackDown next week. So we're looking forward to seeing Cena next week. How all this will play out between John Cena and Cody Rhodes coming up. So looking forward to seeing that as well. Also, too, we know next week that Julia, the U.S. Women's Champion, has a new associate, a new manager. The new manager is Katana James. Katana James now managing Julia. And Katana James saying that Julia will defend the championship against former champion Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega will get her rematch. Look forward to seeing that next week. Julia versus Zelina Vega for the U.S. title. We'll see if Zelina Vega can get a championship back. Well, speaking of that, Jade Cargill went against what's her name? Chelsea Green. Jade Cargill made quick work of Chelsea Green. Jade Cargill getting herself ready for her match against this woman right here, Tiffany Stratton. They'll meet at SummerSlam for the Women's Championship. Jade do the impossible and win the Women's Championship. It'll be a tough task, but we kind of know Jay is look physically beautiful, strong, fit, and ready to go. And Jay been working for this moment to win the women's championship. Could Jay become the new WWE Women's Champion? That's the question. We're going to see if Jay can get the job done. We'll see. But Jacob Fatu minding his own business until he met this man right here. Jacob Fatu met the Miz. Miz returned back to action after slapping Jacob. I don't know why Miz did that. Miz kind of set his own death warrant right there, slapping Jacob Fatu out of nowhere. And Jacob Fatu said, "You know what? That's what I wanted." Jacob Fatu, you know how crazy that man is, and Jacob Fatu did defeat the Miz tonight. I don't think Miz even had a chance tonight. Jacob Fatu putting quick work to the Miz. Miz, I don't know why he even did what he did to Jacob Fatu. I think he was just a fill-in. But Jacob Fatu was trying to go after Solo Group. He did held his own for a minute. He really did held his own. It was just too much for Jacob. Jacob tried to take down all four guys. It just was impossible. But till Hikuleo came out there and clotheslined him and make some sense into Jacob. I think Jacob was really he held his own. He was in a street fight for himself, but we saw Jacob Fatu try to do what he could do, but it just went down. We know next week at SummerSlam Sunday, Jacob Fatu will challenge Solo Sokoa for the U.S. Championship inside of a steel cage. I don't think that's what they trying to say that the match be destined for the steel cage is to keep the people out. I don't know if Solo might bring them inside the cage. Well, that's what I'm thinking. That's what it looked like to me. Solo might do that, bring them in the cage. We'll see if Jacob can utilize that cage to his advantage and try to keep the my family tree Solo's group out of the cage. We'll see. That's going to be the case right there. We'll wait and see. Well, we'll get to that controversy come up. We see Nick Aldis, what's going on with Dan. We'll talk about that coming up. Well, we found out next week right here that Aleister Black will take on Damian Priest. They didn't make it to the SummerSlam card, but they made it to the SmackDown card to SummerSlam. And as you see right here, Aleister Black will take on Damian Priest next week. So they can settle their differences next week. So you know how that's gonna be. We'll see how it's gonna move forward in that match and how that's gonna play a pivotal role in that. So looking forward to see how that's gonna go coming up. Well, we get to this. The tag team championship match was the Wyatt Sicks of Wyatt Sicks put their tag team titles on the line against Rey Fenix and Andrade. The match ended in chaos and stuff. The general manager Nick Aldis was trying to get order control of the Street Profits, DIY, and everybody else was trying to get control. Well, the general manager made this stunning announcement that we'll do a instant class. It's going to be a TLC match at SummerSlam, and we'll see that TLC match coming forward at SummerSlam. All the teams on SmackDown will go for the tag team championship. The championships will be raised up top, and what team grabs them will become the WWE Tag Team Champions. So Nick Aldis sending a big important message. It's probably Raw ain't got that. Raw ain't really got no strong teams and stuff. To be honest with you, I got to work on that. Well, right here, this is the official rundown for SummerSlam. This is the card for SummerSlam for both nights. They haven't said nothing about Carly B coming or what. I don't know what's going on. They ain't even promoting her real good. I don't know what went down in the communications. But right now, thus far on SummerSlam Saturday, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships, Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. The Judgment Day takes on Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair for the Women's Tag Team Championship. Gunther defends the World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk. Randy Orton and Jelly Roll team up against Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul. Roman Reigns and Jey Uso versus Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed with Paul Heyman in their corner. Tiffany Stratton, the WWE Women's Champion, defending her championship against Jade Cargill. Sami Zayn going against Karrion Kross. That's the whole card. 6 matches for SummerSlam Saturday. And then on SummerSlam Sunday, Dominic defends the Intercontinental Championship against AJ Styles. Former John Cena defending the World Heavyweight the WWE Championship against Cody Rhodes coming up. Becky Lynch defending the Intercontinental Championship in live care. So the Intercontinental Championships will be online. The United States Championship will be online as well. Solo Sikoa going against Jacob Fatu in the steel cage. Naomi versus Io Sky for the Women's Championship, the Women's World Title. So a lot going on, a lot of matches and stuff. Heading to SummerSlam, we'll see that SummerSlam card. Don't forget, we'll have a SummerSlam predict the outcomes for both night 1 and night 2, Saturday and Sunday. the review Saturday and Sunday. So we're getting yourself set, ready for the biggest part of the SummerSlam coming up here. Well, like we said, don't forget as well too that we'll have our Hulk Hogan special covering the life, legacy, and the controversy of Hulk Hogan. What does Hulk Hogan mean for WWE? The whole world. It's a terrible loss for Hulk Hogan. Well, we're gonna end it right here with the Hulkster. They did a touching tribute to Hulk Hogan. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. Been your host, Kid Dix. Saying so long. See you Sunday for the Hulk Hogan edition.